we're going to look at a couple more cases of how we could use for loops in Python. So let's just make sure the terminal is happy. Okay, good. Let's do a case where we want to print a statement 30 times. I don't know why, but we do. Okay. So let's come up with a statement. So let's do statement equals, I don't know, hello, I am a human. Okay. And now if you wanted to print it 30 times, you could do, you know, print statement, print state, and this would get really gross. Okay, you do that 30 times, that's annoying. What you really want to do is for x in range 30, print statement. Okay, if we save that and then run it, what do we get? Okay, print it out 30 times. Now you can see it did it in only a few lines. Now what was going on here? We did for, so if we remember a for loop, right, it will run the code inside of it for every instance in this for loop, right? So if we actually think about what does the statement for x in 30 mean, it's, so whenever we do range, right, if we think back to the range video, range, what does it produce? It actually produces something known as an iterator in Python 3. We don't have to worry about that, but I mean, in our mind, what it really is a sort of a list-like thing that goes 0 to 29. Okay? So range 30 does this. And everything in between, all the integers. When we say for x in range 30, what we're doing is saying, okay, first of all, x is this, then x is going to be 1, then x is going to be 2, and then so on and so on. And so for each time, for x as being each of those values, we're printing something. Okay, print thing. Now, it might be a little confusing because we're actually not using x for anything other than just a counter in some sense, right? We're not printing statement plus x or something like that. We're just using it as a counter, but this is a very common practice, right? X comes in, exists for a little bit, does its, you know, counting purpose, and then it goes away. All right, x is an iterator in this case, and that's all it is.